Alright, so the Gemini Nano Banana model is actually able to generate multiple images in one response. In fact, I have made some videos on my channel on how you can generate up to 10 images in one answer in Gemini and Google AI Studio. But unfortunately, I just discovered that the original prompts are not quite reliable anymore. They're either not working or sometimes just giving you this multi-panel image, which is not something that you want. You want to get multiple individual images. So I'm going to show you the new method or the new prompt that you can use on Gemini to generate multiple images in one response in the Gemini platform. So this workflow or this technique is very useful if you want to speed up your workflow, or perhaps you want to create multiple images with the same settings or the same character description or consistencies. So without further ado, let me show you the new method that you can try. All right, let me just open Gemini, and I'm going to this time around I will actually provide an image because I want to create multiple scenes using Gemini. So I'm going to upload this character. All right, so this is the character, and here is the prompt that you can use. I'm going to describe or explain to you why I'm using this prompt and how to use it. Of course, I'm going to copy it, and of course you can get the prompt in the description down below. Okay, so generate each item in the list below as a separate individual image. Okay, that's quite obvious. Call the image generation model based on a number of items below. Now, this is actually the same structure that I use on my original prompts, but I actually have to add some reinforcement to this prompt. So do not stop generating until all requested images are generated. Now each image must follow these exact specifications. So this section is quite important because you want to provide a detail or instruction about actually global instruction where this description or this instruction will be applied on every single image on this request. Now after that, you can provide a list of images or description or prompts that you want to use to generate those images. Now I'm going to just copy that. I have 10 images. Now, I don't know if we can get more than that. And right now, I'm able to use the Gemini Nano Banana 2 model. And honestly, I haven't tested about the maximum amount of pictures that it can generate in one request. So I'm curious. So I'll just request 12 images. And if it is able to generate 12 images, then it means that the limit is no longer 10 images, which is kind of interesting. Now here, I guess I'm going to specify the global settings. I want the picture to be 16 by 9. You know what? Cinematic look, and then 16 by 9 aspect ratio, some film grain, and then the character is present on all images or scenes. Okay, so that's going to be the global settings for all the images. And of course, you can always specify each individual image about what you want to see or what setting that you want to have. But this is where you can set the settings for all images. Now, after that, do not enable the image generation. Don't do that. Okay, for this particular workflow, don't enable the create image feature. And for the model, it doesn't really matter, so I'm going to use fast, but you can also use thinking or pro if you're not quite sure, or if Gemini is not giving you the amount of images that you requested for. Okay, now I'm going to send a message, and let's see if I can get up to 12 images. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, and actually the biggest problem is not waiting for the images to be generated, but actually waiting for the website to be rendered properly. So that's one problem that I notice a lot. And when that happens, I usually just refresh the page or duplicate the page. And maybe if you're using the mobile version, you might want to restart the app. But basically here, I was able to generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it is confirmed that you can generate more than 10 images with this new model. So I'm using Gemini Nano Banana 2, and the previous model, the first version of Nano Banana, can only generate up to 10 images from my testing. So at least now we know that we can get more than 10 images per one response, although I don't know the actual limit, and I think it will take quite some time for me to test some numbers to see what is the limit of the image generation in one response on Gemini. But either way, I'm quite happy that I was able to get multiple images in one response using this new method or prompt. Now, unfortunately, if you want to download image, you have to do it manually, one image at a time. So you have to click this download button and then, repeat the process for the next image. And yeah, that can be quite time consuming, but at least the part where you have to copy or create a prompt for each image now no longer necessary. You can just combine all of them into a single prompt that will tell AI to run the AI image model generation multiple times until it hit the number of images that you requested. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this result, and I hope you learned something from this video. And by the way, if you want to see other things that perhaps you can do with AI, you can check out this video up here, and I'll see you on that video.